And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Gavin Williams. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And he'll be safe at first. Here's Trey Turner. Turner with a homer in his last game. That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. Into second, and he's got a double.
No, safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here is Bryce Harper. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. And that one fouled off. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. And they lead it. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ripped to short. Tags the runner. Not in time at first.
He made it.
It's a fielder's choice. Max Kepler at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a tapper,
Foul ball.
and that's a foul ball. And a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now. So a man aboard. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Popped up. Arias. And makes the grab. And that is that. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That's too low. And it's 1-0.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. And a foul ball. Kwan aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, Boog, you have to watch out for that filthy curveball from Noah. It's got sharp break and is considered to be one of the best pitches in the game. Hitters typically struggle to make contact with the pitch.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That's towards center. Rojas under it. That's out number two. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two outs. Grounder off the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. Kyle Mansardo will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, one strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. First and second, two down. You're in game one of this three-game set. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's back now at Progressive Field. Second inning set to go. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Oh, now a great stop from his backside. And very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Slings to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So the lineup flips over. This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, one strike.
To the right side, Arias sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of inning number 2, stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Brian Rocchio. That one down the line, and foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Kwan stands in now and watches strike 1. Pulls that one foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
or London. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Naylor brings it in for the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Fouled off left side. Brennan measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And a base hit into right center field. So a man at first. Carlos Santana digs in now. Right through there for a strike. And strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to. Challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way.
Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Hits the fence. Ramirez in to score. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Naylor in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. This one smoked out to left. He's got it, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Williams back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Nabs it, and there's one down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Out there to center. And it falls. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He popped out his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Rojas swings through it for strike one. And fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Marchand, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-2.
Two outs. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Out to short, Rocchio. And that is the inning. Bottom of the fourth, Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Marchand gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
That one lifted to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 the count. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Throw is cut off, goes to first. He's out. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a pop up. Rocchio has this one sized up. And that'll get down for a hit. Two outs, runner at first. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Harper off of first with 2 away. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. Back here in Cleveland. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And there's a strike. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 1-2. On the ground right side. Stott over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. First offering, and it just misses. And that is out of play. The Guardians down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail it 3-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jacob Junis.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Handles, throws to first. Schwarber out on the play. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
He's in there. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. Over to first, safe. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm, 1 for 2. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Johan Rojas. And that one fouled off. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Two on, 2 outs. That one out to right. And it falls. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Line, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. Now Bryson Stott. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That's ripped into the outfield. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Santana, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.